Welcome back to Dreamy Decor, where we believe every space deserves a touch of magic without breaking the bank. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and leave a comment below. Today, we are stepping into a breathtaking modern minimalist Renaissance kitchen that feels incredibly bright, airy, and inviting. Imagine walking into a room where clean lines and soft, neutral plaster walls seamlessly blend with the rich history of singular antique pieces. It is a stunning visual balance of old-world charm and sleek modern functionality, bathed in gorgeous natural sunlight. This space proves that you do not need a royal budget to curate an absolute masterpiece in your very own home. Notice how the grand architectural arches gracefully frame the room, allowing the energy of the space to flow freely and comfortably. Every corner whispers a story, drawing your eye across the wide, sweeping layout that just begs you to sit down and share a warm meal. Get ready, because we are about to break down exactly how to achieve this dreamy aesthetic. When we set out to create this modern Renaissance vision, the goal was all about finding that perfect harmony between old and new. We wanted a space that feels incredibly fresh and functional for everyday life, but still carries the romantic soul of a centuries-old villa. It is all about curating rather than just decorating. Picture this, a sprawling open-concept kitchen where your eyes are immediately drawn to the majestic architectural curves and the gentle sweep of the high ceilings. By stripping away unnecessary clutter, we let the structural beauty of the room become the main artwork. It feels so grand, yet wonderfully intimate at the exact same time. The true magic of this vision lies in the restraint. We kept the modern elements sleek and quiet, acting as a soft, bright canvas. This allows the few carefully selected antique pieces, like the gorgeous hand-forged iron accents, to truly shine and tell their story without overwhelming the space. It is a brilliant, budget-friendly way to make a huge impact. When it comes to the color palette, we are keeping things incredibly bright, fresh, and airy. To achieve that gorgeous modern Renaissance feel, we lean heavily into soft, creamy, neutral tones for the walls. It creates a beautiful, glowing foundation that bounces the natural light all around a room, instantly making the space feel twice as large. Instead of flat white paint, consider using a subtle limewash or Roman clay finish to bring in some soft, sweeping textures. This tiny budget-friendly upgrade mimics the historical walls of an old Italian estate, giving the room a sense of depth and warmth without needing to add loud or overwhelming colors to your beautiful modern design. Against these warm, minimalist walls, the darker elements of the room get their moment to shine. The rich contrast of the hand-forged black iron and the warm, aged wood tones stand out perfectly against the airy background. It creates a glamorous cinematic visual tone in your very own home, effortlessly balancing the light and the dark. Now, let us talk about my absolute favorite part of this makeover, the hardware. In a modern minimalist Renaissance kitchen, the hardware acts as the true jewelry of the room. By bringing in beautiful hand-forged iron pieces, we instantly add that undeniable historic charm to our sleek, modern cabinets. These heavy, textured iron drawer pulls and rustic hinges are incredibly tactile, grounding the bright and airy space with a sense of old-world permanence. You can actually see the hammer marks and the stunning craftsmanship in every single piece, making your everyday cabinetry feel like custom antique furniture. The best part is how budget-friendly this upgrade really is. Swapping out standard builder-grade knobs for these striking, singular forged iron pieces completely transforms the overall energy of the room. It perfectly bridges the gap between historical romance and clean, modern functionality in such a gorgeous, inspiring way. Let's talk about one of the biggest design challenges, the appliances. In a beautiful, modern, minimalist Renaissance kitchen, we want the stunning architecture and antique accents to take center stage, not a bulky refrigerator. We achieve this by keeping things incredibly seamless and sleek, integrating our modern appliances right behind those gorgeous cabinet panels. Hiding your modern conveniences behind custom paneling is a brilliant way to maintain that historic, old-world illusion while still enjoying every 21st century comfort. When your dishwasher and fridge seamlessly blend into the surrounding neutral woodwork, the entire room feels so much more cohesive, airy, and undeniably intentional. If you are working with existing stainless steel appliances and cannot do custom panels, do not worry at all. You can easily soften their look by surrounding them with warm, aged textures like a vintage runner rug or some beautiful wooden cutting boards. It beautifully bridges the gap between modern functionality and timeless charm. When we are layering materials in our modern Renaissance kitchen, the secret is choosing elements that feel incredibly organic and grounded. By bringing in beautiful natural stone and warm, aged woods, we create a space that feels deeply connected to the earth. It instantly softens those sleek modern lines. Imagine running your hands over a gorgeous honed marble countertop or walking across rustic, tumbled stone floors. These materials carry a quiet, historic beauty that perfectly complements our bright, minimalist plaster walls. They add so much rich, tactile texture without making the room feel heavy, dark, or overly cluttered. Even if you are working with a smaller budget, you can easily introduce these stunning textures through simple styling. Adding a heavy reclaimed wood chopping block or a beautiful marble pastry slab brings that timeless, monumental feeling to your everyday routine. It is all about curating those special, intentional moments. Let us talk about the true secret to making any space feel magical: the lighting. In our bright and airy Renaissance kitchen, we are moving away from harsh recessed lights and embracing fixtures that feel like actual pieces of sculptural art. It completely changes the mood. Picture a stunning singular iron chandelier suspended gracefully above your clean, minimalist kitchen island. By choosing fixtures with beautifully hand-forged details and a warm, glowing patina, we add an instant layer of historic romance to the otherwise sleek, modern architecture of the expansive room. To keep that cozy, conversational vibe going after the sun sets, we layered in soft, warm ambient lighting. A beautiful vintage-inspired sconce by the sink or a small table lamp on the counter creates a gorgeous, golden, cinematic glow that makes you want to linger all night. Let us talk about the true heart of this Renaissance kitchen, the cooking space. In a historical home, the hearth was always the grand focal point of the room. We recreated that monumental, cozy feeling by framing our sleek, modern stove with a beautiful, sweeping plaster hood that stretches all the way to the ceiling. The contrast here is simply breathtaking. You have this incredibly functional, high-tech modern range, but it is tucked inside an architectural archway that looks like it has been standing there for hundreds of years. It completely anchors the bright, airy room and gives the eye a stunning place to land the moment you walk in. To bring in that budget-friendly charm, we added a gorgeous hand-forged iron pot filler and some simple vintage copper pots resting on the back shelf. These small, thoughtful details add a pop of warm, historic color against the minimalist neutral walls, making the entire cooking area feel so incredibly inspiring and ready for a family feast. Now, let us chat about storage, because keeping this beautiful minimalist Renaissance kitchen looking clean and airy requires some smart planning. To maintain that calm, uncluttered vibe, we focused heavily on seamless, built-in storage solutions that hide all of those everyday items beautifully. Imagine tall, sweeping pantry cabinets that reach all the way to the ceiling, perfectly painted in our soft, neutral tones so they just melt into the walls. By keeping the visual field completely clear of small appliances and clutter, the grand architectural details truly take center stage in the room. But we did not hide absolutely everything. We added one beautiful open-arched niche to display a few singular antique bowls and some hand-forged iron pieces. This thoughtful styling adds that perfect touch of historic personality to the space, balancing out the sleek modern storage with gorgeous, lived-in charm. Let's talk about a budget-friendly secret to softening a modern Renaissance kitchen: textiles. In a space filled with stone, iron, and smooth plaster, adding beautiful soft linens is absolutely essential. It brings an instant layer of coziness that completely transforms the bright, airy room into a welcoming sanctuary. Imagine draping a gorgeous, vintage-inspired linen runner across your sleek modern dining island, or hanging organic cotton hand towels right next to the sink. For the windows, keep it simple and elegant with sheer linen cafe curtains or long sweeping drapes that frame the grand architectural arches perfectly. Now, let us talk about where the real magic happens: the dining area. In a gorgeous, modern, minimalist Renaissance kitchen, the dining space is beautifully integrated right into the heart of the room. Imagine a stunning, singular antique wooden table serving as the gorgeous centerpiece of the space, surrounded by sleek, minimalist modern chairs. This brilliant contrast between the weathered, historic wood and the clean, modern seating beautifully captures our entire design philosophy. To finish off this dreamy dining space, we kept the tabletop styling super simple and budget-friendly. A beautifully textured ceramic vase with some fresh organic branches, illuminated by the warm glow of a hand-forged iron pendant light suspended above. And just like that, we have completely transformed this space into a breathtaking modern minimalist Renaissance kitchen. By simply blending sleek, clean modern lines with the warm, historic soul of hand-forged hardware, we created a room that feels both grand and deeply personal. It truly is a daily sanctuary. I really hope this dreamy room makeover proves that you do not need an endless budget to curate an absolute masterpiece in your home. Whether you simply upgrade your cabinet pulls to heavy iron or try out a soft plaster wall treatment, those small, intentional details make a world of difference. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today at Dreamy Decor. If you love this beautiful blend of modern functionality and historic charm, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a huge like, and comment below with your favorite part of the kitchen. See you next time.